Right, it's Sunday the 5th of April, 3 weeks into coronavirus lockdown. It's 8 minutes past 8 on a Sunday morning. Very warm today. My first run this year in just shorts and t-shirt. It's a bit fresh at the moment, but it's going to be about 18 degrees. Going at a nice gentle pace of 5-minute kilometers at the moment. We did a stay-at-home party last night on Zoom with a bunch of friends. Did some quizzes. So I didn't get to bed until after 1 o'clock this morning. That's the new way of the world. Everyone has to keep away from everyone else. If you do meet up, well, you're not allowed to meet up, but stay 2 meters away from one another to avoid getting the virus. Hopefully we'll only be in lockdown for a couple more weeks, but I reckon it's going to go on till at least September. In China they started relaxing it and the virus started coming up again. So I am quite hungover there. Quite a bit of wine was consumed last night. That's a good way to burn off some of the alcohol. This is going to be mostly trails, hopefully. Just crossing the road here to get on the trails over to Watford from Sevenoaks. So fortunately in the UK we're still allowed to go out and exercise. Whereas in Ireland, everyone can go out once a day, but you've got to be within 2 miles or 2 kilometers of your house. Got my aftershocks on, listening to some music as well. Currently listening to Coldplay Fix You, which is quite uplifting. One of the songs I used to do in my covers band. Uh, 2k, 9 minutes 50. So that one was a 4 minutes 44. Rabbit. There's Dunton Green on my left. Morning. So we're going to cut across these fields over here. Not this first one, second one. I came through it a couple of weeks ago. It was complete mud bath. It was, some of it was like running through a lake. I've got my road shoes on today. Because just in a couple of weeks, it's completely dried out. And geese are still looking for the water here. Train. Let's just pause if we're recording. Looks good. 17 minutes. I will edit off some of the start though. My watch says 15:55. I just pause that for a second. Have a drink, and off we go. I did pick it up to 4-minute 30s on the downhill section across the field. Going back uphill again now. I've bought some spare batteries for my GoPro, so I've got one with me today, so hopefully I'll be able to record most of the run today. With the anti-shake setting on, I tend to only get an hour out of the battery, if that, maybe 40 minutes. So I'm probably running a couple of hours this morning. I haven't quite decided which way I'm going to go when I get to Watford. But there's some pretty hilly routes up there, which I might be tempted to do. See how my head's feeling. Whew. Now, the farmers ploughed this field and put seeds down. There was a footpath going across it, but if it's freshly ploughed, it might be hard to spot it. Here's the signpost for it. It looks like people have already walked it quite a bit, or maybe the tractor's driven up and down a few times just to mark it out. Military base up there, green fence around it. I'm not going doing that one today. And this would be a potential longer route to get over to it. bit knobbly here. .68 kilometers. So there's a trail down that way, but we're going to go to Otford. So it's roads for about 1 kilometre. It is unbelievably quiet on the roads. .5k, 24:33. Since the virus outbreak, I find people are a lot more friendly. Just because you don't see people very often, you get a lot more hellos. Whew. There's quite a steady climb here. My weekly target at the moment is, I think, 46.5 kilometers. And at the start of this race it was probably at about 36. So I only really need 10k today. But it is such a lovely day. I'll probably go closer to 20. Last year I did an annual target, well, the year before I started, with 18 kilometers in 2018, and then last year I upped it to 2,225. That was hard work. Had a couple of weeks out sick and got behind, and spent September chasing, trying to catch up. Well, I finally did it on, I think, Boxing Day, or the day after Boxing Day. I went to visit my parents and did a half marathon to finish it on some trails in Poole. Now this bit here is the one section of this route that I use, which I don't like. Lots of tight corners, no pavements, so I do need to find a route which avoids these, just this little section of road. It's one of the reasons I bought the Aftershock headphones, so I can still listen to music and be safe on a road like this. So I can hear cars coming, they're bone inducting, so they don't actually go in my ears. All right. We are going to go through Shoreham, but not along that road. We're going to go in through this field. There's not an entrance here, it's down on the next corner. 6k. I didn't see how fast that one was. But we are at cyclist. We'll do 29 minutes. Well, I thought there was a footpath here. There definitely is, right? Oh. Cut through under the bridge up here. Maybe it was in the hedge back up there. You didn't demonstrate my farm code there by getting on over the gate, not close to the hinges, but there's some thorns right by the hinges. Here we go. I'm going to stop, take a photo here. Let's pause my watch. This is typical countryside. Sun's glaring a bit. Can't really take that photo very well. Let's do a selfie. Get the Oast House in the background. Where is it? There it is. So I think we're going to be going through there, this way, and then we might come up across these hills over here, and drop down, and come back through. There is a sand quarry, which is always quite interesting. Right, 31 minutes, 6.42 kilometres. Let's see how far the loop through Shoreham takes us. I might cut out some of those hills. pheasant. Oh yeah, this way. That's 2 more roast houses. Group of 3 chimneys there, and a group of 4 over there. I'm glad I didn't wear a jumper this morning, because it is warming up nicely. That was a 4:33, we're at 7k. Seen hardly any mud so far. I was at the day before yesterday, even then there was still a few little claggy patches around. We've got a very early crop of rapeseed oil coming on down here. The yellow flower's already out. So I've taken it up to 4-minute kilometre pace then, inadvertently back off a bit. Got a long way to go yet. Trail's taking us right next to the rapeseed. The wind's blowing right to left, so shouldn't impact on my allergies. Well, it's really up high, so for so early in the season. Oh, there's another path down there. What does this say? Avoiding farm buildings this way. Oh. But it's brought me out up here, which, is it down there? Yeah, it's this road over here I want to be in. No entry. What? Well, where does the footpath go then? I'm sure I go down there. Maybe it's up there a little way then. Oh, always depressing to get to the bottom of a hill and find it's no through. There's a little road like that with some houses at the bottom and a stream to cut over. Ah yes, it's coming back to me now. It's along here a little way. Water lane, this looks like it. This must be River Derrent, because I think we're going through Derrent Valley Golf Course imminently. Starting to wish I brought a gel with me. I started a bit later than I normally do this morning, and I only had a very small banana before I left home. Where are we? Nearly 10k. Ow. Thorns. 9k. That was a 4:58. That's probably about 12 kilometers an hour on your treadmill for a steady 5-minute K. It's another little mini host house. It's been converted into office or some house maybe. Very small house with brown furniture inside, no doubt. This is quite steep. Oh. That's the golf course. I've played here about 6 times. Very nice. constant uphill. Nearly at 10k. Morning. Yeah, so we've got about a kilometre on the road here. Let's cross over, no pavement. Cyclists breaking the rules. I'm really in two minds here. Alright, we're going to do the hills. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, this is going to be hard. All right, let's do it. At least this way, you get the big part of the climb out of the way at the start, and we can go along the hill at the top. This is a great view. Definitely worth coming up here. Let's get my camera out, take a photo. Oh, I really just couldn't maintain a run on that last bit. It's so steep. Oh. There we go. Oh dear, lots of the gang from last night have been sending messages about the quiz that I put together. I did a Mr. and Mrs. quiz. We all found out far too much about one another. Oh. We did a picture round as well, with photos of everyone as babies, and a would I lie to you round, where you have to tell everyone 10 jobs that you've done, one of which is a lie. Mine were typically interesting, with my acting, dancing, singing history, modelling, theatre electrician at the Royal Shakespeare Theatre, all kinds of crazy stuff. Another quick look. 11k. That last one was a 6:21. No surprise there. Up the hill. So this is Otford. That must be, that's Shoreham village over there, I guess. I don't know, maybe that's back around the corner there. Maybe that's, oh, that's all Otford through there. I don't think that's Sevenoaks there. Oh, maybe it is. It's just in the valley. Might even be able to see our house. Little dot over there on the hills, those little white. Anyway, off we go. Oh, hang on. Hill up there or along here? Let's have a look. I'm trying to remember where this goes. Oh well. That's interesting. Well done, whoever. What? Had to make another go at gate. Just a quick stop here, see how the battery's doing on the GoPro. Let's see, 7% left. We've been going for an hour, nearly 56 minutes, and we've done 11.2 kilometers. So, all being well, we'll be back home before 10, 6 minutes past 9 now. I promised my... There we go, back on again. Just a few seconds after I checked, the battery went flat. Because the GoPro's mounted on my head, I must have telepathically known. Right, one of my new batteries, let's give it a go. Off we go again. That was actually 10 meters from where I checked. I reckon that might have just been the highest point as we start a decline. Morning. How are we doing? 12k, that was the 6:18. A couple of stops along that one. And it was all uphill. Actually, we are going back uphill again a bit here. This looks good. Some kind of stone statue there. Oh. So I created a Strava section coming up this hill that we're just about to go down. I think I might still be number one on that out of a few hundred people. It might go all the way to the back corner of that field actually. I can't remember. I created it a few years ago. Oh, a little bit wet here. Right, here we go. Nice downhill. I love downhill running. I was wondering if I should plug my book I wrote about running while I'm filming these. I Am a Runner by Jake Fricker. There we go. It's I wrote it during my first year and a half or 2 years of running, how I went from couch potato to a sub 1:30 half marathon in about 18 months. And I documented all my runs that I did. Ooh. This is very steep going down. Morning. Sending back down into Otford. Okay, this is a little bit too steep for running. I have to put the brakes on a bit. I like a downhill where I can really open my stride up and fly down. If it's too steep, you have to stop yourself too much crossing. And it jars your knees too much. Stopping at the road. Oh. There we go. 13.32 kilometres. My overall time has gone to a split timer from when I stopped. But 9:17 in the morning. Let's check. We're still recording. Oh yes, we are. Just a short road section here. And then back on the trails. A couple of footpaths down there. We are going straight down here. 14 kilometers. A few weeks ago there was an actual lake in that dip there. I had to climb through the hedge to get past. What's going on up there? Engineering works. Just going to go over the motorway here. I think it's the I think it's the M25. Let me think. Is it? There's only 2 lanes with a hard shoulder. Oh, there's another route I've not done up there. I'm not sure. But, oh yeah, M26. There's a horse out here with a foal by the looks of things. This could be one to avoid. Oh, that's the foal. $16k, 15, sorry, 4:55. There's a little bridge over the railway up here. All right, we are just under 5k from home. Oh, the uneven. Train lights are on green, means a train's coming. I don't see one. Right, we are near to the sand quarry now. So 9:27. Be home just for 10, maybe 10:02. Oh, still is a bit of a lake here. Morning. There is a gate at the end of the quarry, which I think they lock sometimes. I'm really hopeful that's not the case today. You can see how deep the mud is in the winter when I come down here. That's why I use this bit and the last section of my run to avoid too much mud. There's big diggers in there. Huge, great big lakes in there from the quarry. There's a lake. Oh wow, I've never actually stopped and seen that. Maybe they use those lakes for washing the sand or something. because I'm sure they dig it up from over there and carry it through in trucks to there. Oh, bit mucky here. Oh, really claggy feet now, feel heavy. This always feels like a scene from Thomas the Tank Engine. I think I was meant to be on the path there. There is a pedestrian walkway up here. Nobody's working today. Normally I come through early on a Sunday morning and there's diggers going up and down. I guess coronavirus has put pace to that. There's nobody around. Gate is open. Whew. Unfortunately, there's mostly roads for the way back home from here. I reckon it's about 3k from here. So we'll be 19.5k in total. Time check, 9:34. Thank you. Southern Oaks Hospital. One of my 180 BPM training tracks has just come on, which has immediately made me up my cadence. I was probably doing 165 to 170 average. This is 180 now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 steps per second. Which is the average cadence of a professional runner over middle and long distance. And it's the most economical turnover as far as energy consumption goes. You can tune into Running Beats on Spotify. And all good music stores. About 2k to get home. Seventeen and a half on my watch, 17.68. $9:39 in the morning. Should be home at 10 to 10. I think I left home at about 6 minutes past 8. Another one. No less up for the 180 BPM. This is the first one I ever wrote. I used to get my sub 25k for the first time. I set a challenge out on YouTube that you can do. A 20-minute piece of music. At 180 beats per minute. And you've got to try and maintain that step rate for 20 minutes. You'll get your 5k under 20 minutes. Which is sub 4 minute 1Ks. At the end of a 20k run, I'm shortening my stride, so I'm actually doing 4 minute 30s. It's 1k to home from this corner up here. $18.53 on the clock. I probably added a couple hundred meters where I took the wrong turning at the Shoreham Farm. But it'd be a good benchmark for a 20k run. I just need to add in an extra half k somewhere, which I could do with a lap of the crescent. Finishing up my run with a bit of U2. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That was a 4:33, 19k. morning. Here we are, 1954. Whew. Let's see. (19.54k). Average pace 5:01. Spot on. Right, here we go. I'm gonna go and have some breakfast.